Hey, y'all. How are we doing today? How are we doing? It is Tuesday. It is time for Tuesday Thoughts with Santresa Marie. I am so glad you are here. You are joining me live. You know what I need you to do? I need you to do that social media outreach, hashtag live, and tell me where you are joining me from. If you are watching the wonderful replay, hashtag replay, and let me know. Share it on your page, in your story, wherever you have permission to share this, and make sure you are in here and you are engaged. It is another Tuesday, some more time with Tuesday Thoughts with Santresa Marie. I am your beautiful, awesome, over the top host, Santresa Marie, the authentic chick. This Tuesday, we are talking about your peace matters. So we know that we live in a space where, especially as women, we are taught that we are to put other people before us, that we are to make sure that everybody else is okay, that everybody else is doing well, and then we can make sure that we are doing well. Well, how well has that been working out for you? Because I don't know, but I just know it didn't really work out well for moi, for she, for her. It was not the thing. It was not the thing to do. It was not the move. It was not the look, not for your girl. Because that meant that in making sure that everyone else is okay above you, in making sure that everyone else is happy and healthy and whatever, at some point, your peace has now been compromised. Because when you are living a life of trying to make sure everybody else is okay, when are you making sure that you are okay? When are you doing a self-check to make sure that things around you are peaceful, that your space is filled with peace, that your mind is filled with peace, that around at your job is filled with peace, that your home is filled with peace? It doesn't matter where, that there is peace in you and surrounding you. And if we are not taking the time to focus on who ourselves, our peace is in danger. Because God gives us peace that surpasses all understanding. God's peace does not discriminate. God's peace does not pick and choose who gets to walk in said peace. We must participate to take advantage and to have our peace and to understand that our peace matters just like somebody else's peace matters. So if you are out here giving away your peace to other people just so that they can have peace, then that is a problem. Because two things can be true at the same time. Now, sometimes, let's just be honest, sometimes your peace will look like someone else isn't having or enjoying what their peace. Unless you are out here being vindictive, unless you are out here being damaging and selfish and manipulative, unless you are in that type of space, you're not out here stealing someone's peace, because you are choosing to walk in your peace. Because everybody else's peace, that is their responsibility. Your peace is your responsibility. You see how that works? Because we know people are going to do what people are going to people. And when people are going to people, then that means that some people aren't satisfied until you are all riled up. Some people aren't satisfied until your whole peace is disturbed. Some people are satisfied living a life of chaos. Some people feed off you making sure that they are living a peaceful life at the cost of your peace. So then that's why that other people's peace is their responsibility. You are responsible for your peace. As long as you are not out here wreaking havoc, as long as you are not out here creating an unnecessary uproar, then your peace, it does matter. You requiring your peace, it does matter. Santresa, how do I require my peace? How do I ensure that my peace matters? Because if your peace does not look like what God said peace says, then it's a problem. And you get to course correct. If there are people around you that are always keeping up mess, if there are people around you that insist on coming into your space and creating havoc, insist on coming in your space to create drama and mess, it is your responsibility to move them people around and set those boundaries and be like, hey. What we're not going to do is, you can be here, but if you're going to be here, we're going to be in a place of peace. And if we can't be in a place of peace, then I'm going to need you to leave the premises. Okay? And I'm not talking about disagreements and conflict, because you're going to have disagreements. You're not going to agree with everybody. There may be conflict, but not to the point that your peace is so disturbed that you can't even maintain it as a result of said issue. Does anyone feel me? Is this thing on? Your peace matters. Part of your peace is choosing every day to get up and be happy. Because when you choose to be happy, and when life shows up as life tends to do, then you make the intentional choice to say, oh, no. I may feel this thing, I may walk through this thing, but I've already made a decision that I'm going to be happy. I've made a decision that I'm going to have peace around here. And so then there is no choice but for you to walk in that peace. Because again, your peace matters. I just feel like somebody needs to hear that again. Your peace, it really does matter. So this is a challenge for you to look over your life and consider the places where there may not be peace, and to ask the question, why? Why is there not peace here? Why is there not peace in my job? Why is there not peace in my house? Why is there not peace in my home? Why is there not peace in my family? Why is there not peace with my children? Wherever you are, do that self-analysis of why. If there isn't peace, why is there not peace? Because sometimes we are the reason that there is no peace. Because if you have lived a life of chaos for so long, then you don't even know that you can have peace. You think that peace is like boring and a problem. And so now I must have chaos because that's normal for you. No, that is not normal. Peace is actually normal. And you have to decide, am I going to be a peacemaker or a peacekeeper? Because most peacekeepers, they'll do anything to keep the peace, even if that means sacrificing themselves every single time, even when they shouldn't. A peacekeeper will always put themselves last, just to keep the peace. Even if that means their boundaries are violated, even if that means they're not being respected or honored, I just want to keep the peace. So even if I'm going through an internal turmoil, as long as there is peace out there, all is well. Or are you going to be the peacekeeper? Not the peacekeeper. Are you going to be the peacemaker? But you're going to make some peace on here. You're going to maintain some peace around here. That when things and people show up that's trying to rattle and shake up the peace that exists, that you make the intentional decision to say, nope, what we're not going to do is this. Now we can talk through this. We can potentially table this for another time. You're going to respect the boundary, whatever that looks like for you, that you are going to be the peacemaker, to always have peace in your life, in your space, because it is your right. That's it. Your peace matters. And you have to decide, am I going to be a peacekeeper or am I going to be a peacemaker? I am a peacemaker. You can come over here with foolishness if you want to. I'm going to send you in your foolishness packing because I'm not doing it. I'm not going to stay worked up. I'm not going to do the arguing and yelling and back. I am not participating because I'm going to have peace. Because even in the midst of conflict, it can still result in peace around here, right? So that is my challenge for you today. Know that your peace matters because you matter. It's really that simple. Because when you understand that your peace matters, you will begin to require it more and more every single day. It becomes a priority. It becomes a non-negotiable for your life. It will change how you move, how you handle situations, how you navigate conflict, how you set boundaries and maintain said boundaries. The people that get to enter your space, the people that get access denied when it comes to your space, when you understand that your peace matters. So look, that's it. We're keeping it short and sweet today. Your peace matters. Decide if you're going to continue to be a peacekeeper or if you're going to turn around here and be a peacemaker. So I appreciate you, Facebook and YouTube land. I thank you for your support, and I will see you next time for What's Some More Tuesday Thoughts with Santresa Marie.